I'm Steve Shelley with Diesel Domination, and I want to welcome you here to this video. I'm making this video specifically for the Duramax diesel owners from 2011 through 2018. If you found me here on the internet because you're frustrated with that truck's fuel economy, well, I believe what I have in my hand right here is the solution for that. I started in this industry in 2003 selling diesel power modules to farmers and ranchers and just regular working class folks here in Montana, you know, that have a truck that they make a living with it. They're pulling horse trailers and hay bales, equipment, you know, all that stuff that a working class truck does. And that's always been my customer base for the last 14 years, is providing those solutions for better low-end torque, for getting heavy loads moving up out of the hole and to keep them moving, you know, over steep grades, and increasing the fuel efficiency of the vehicle. This has been the #1 product that I've sold. I've sold tens of thousands of these, and this is a diesel power module that plugs into the fuel rail sensor of your Duramax engine. What this product is doing to increase the power and the efficiency of the engine is changing the signal coming out of your truck's main factory computer as it's going to the fuel rail sensor. This is a software controlled microprocessor that will change that signal to be what we want it to be, to move your truck's power curve into the RPMs where you are driving normally on a daily basis. Now, a truck, for example, these newer Duramax diesels, they run between 20 to 30,000 psi at the injector. The fuel rail is one of the parts of the fuel injection system that control what that pressure is. Now, let's say, for example, at 2,500 RPMs that your truck runs 29,000 psi. That's not exact. I'm just using this as an example. We want to take that 29,000 psi and bring that down into the 14, 15, 1600 range, because that's where you're running on RPM when you're going down the road normally 65, 75 miles an hour. The reason we want that higher PSI down where you're driving is because it's like sticking your thumb over the end of a garden hose. The harder you squeeze down there, the finer the droplets of spray that come out. When your injector is putting out a finer mist of diesel into your cylinder, it also helps create more boost. More boost plus finer droplets of fuel means a better combustion, a more complete combustion or combustion efficiency. So that's where the power gain is increased from. This modules here, they're set at 30, 60, and 90 horsepower. They might be a little different depending on your elevation in your truck, but they're very, very close to that. But the reason that we set it at that is because we want to create where that engine comes up to its peak efficiency faster, and then we can hold it there while you're going down the road at the highway speeds or you're towing that load. Now, what we typically see is customers, you know, coming back saying, man, I love this because it got rid of a sluggish throttle. My turbo lag is pretty much gone now, and I'm seeing up to 4 or 5 miles per gallon gains. Now, I'll tell you that, you know, of the tens of thousands of customers that we have, you know, we're a really small business. In the past, it's been my sons and so I started this business, had my sons come in here and work with me for several years. Now it's just back to me doing it. But we have tens of thousands of truck owners that have bought diesel power modules from us and installed it. And so we have great, you know, track record with results. So those customers that have come back to us and say, you know, this is great. When I'm towing, it was, you know, going from 17 miles per gallon down to 10 miles per gallon. But once I put the module on, I went up to 12, 13 miles per gallon, which is a 20%, you know, give or take increase. Well, typically what we're seeing, that the customers that call us, I don't care if you have a Duramax, a Cummins, or a Power Stroke, the average that we've seen, the customer that calls us looking for better fuel efficiency, their trucks are getting 14 to 16 miles per gallon. You know, everybody says, oh, Duramaxes get better than the Cummins get better than the Ford. No, they all get 14 to 16 on the average. Some are higher, some are lower, okay? But in the average, every day, talking to tens of thousands of truck owners the last 14 years, 14 to 16 mile per gallon is what the average truck is getting when they come to us, all right? Once they install this module, they're seeing, you know, up to 5 mile per gallon gains. We've got, you know, folks that come in at 13 and they're seeing 16, 17. Others that come in at 16, they might be seeing 21, 22. You know, they're all over the board. And I'll tell you, in this industry, one of the caveats of it is I can take this exact module in my hand right here, and I can plug this exact module into 10 different trucks and get 10 different results. No two trucks come from the factory tuned the same. No two drivers are the same. A diesel pickup will run different in Florida than it will in Montana because of elevation, the humidity in the air, the density of the air. Just a lot of differences makes the difference of what the outcome of this module will be. Now, this module, I call it warranty friendly, mainly because there's nothing being changed on your factory ECM. We're not going in and reprogramming it. We're not going in through the data port. This plugs into your factory wiring harness into the fuel rail sensor. Just a click, factory style plug here. Unplug one, plug it in, plug this in series, and set it off to the side, zip tie it out of the heat, and you're ready to go. It's really simple to install. Comes with instructions. Even has colored pictures in there to go with it. And it also comes with a switch that allows you to dial the 30, 60, and 90. Now, I'll tell you that most customers, it's got a long cable on it. Most customers don't fight with trying to get through the firewall of their truck. They just leave it under the hood with the module. And what they want to change between 30, 60, and 90, they just lift the hood, switch it, close the hood, and go down the road. And that's what this module is all about. This is probably, in my opinion, when it comes to just good working class, low end torque and power, there's nothing better than these modules. When it comes to increasing fuel efficiency, there's nothing better than these modules. I call them warranty friendly because there's no changes ever made on the computer. Once you remove this from the truck, there should be no trace ever left behind. But my disclaimer is your warranty is your responsibility, not mine. Read your truck's warranty manual. I'm just telling you, I just call them warranty friendly for the fact that don't leave any trace behind once you remove them from the truck. If you take this in to the dealership and it's plugged in and your dealer has a fit about it, that's not my responsibility. That's your responsibility, okay? So, how do you get this? At duramileage.com is our website. Go there right now. When you get done watching this video, there should be a link also below this video. You'll see your truck year model off to the side, selected on the menu. Select the right year for your truck, add it to your cart. I'll get these shipped out to you as quickly as possible. I say, you know, give me 5 to 10 business days to get it to you, just so I have a buffer, you know, so you're not calling me 2 days away and saying, where's my module? Because I do travel sometimes, and then just me running the show right now, I can't always get everything out, you know, every day on time because I've got to tend to customers. I custom tune older Duramaxes. There's a lot of other stuff that I do in the diesel performance industry. So go to duramileage.com, add this to your cart. There's a lot more information there. My cell phone number is right on the top of duramileage.com. You can text me. It's a great way to get a hold of me. You can email me. You can call me if you got more questions. If you got questions while you're installing it, you have any issues, there's a tech support number that's inside of here or on the back. I can't see it right now, so it must be right inside the cover. There's techs with the factory that'll answer your phone. They deal with this every day. They know exactly how to plug it in. They know pretty much every issue that you're ever going to come up against if you ever run into an issue. You don't need to change your air cleaners. You don't need to change your exhaust. You don't need to delete any emissions, okay? This is not a high performance product. When it comes to deleting stuff, I don't advise that at all. It's illegal. When it comes to you know, changing your air intake or exhaust, that's your choice. It's not necessary to make this work better. I believe that these trucks, especially since about 2006 and newer, they've got huge air intakes on them. They got the big 4-inch exhaust on them. You know, you really don't need to change that stuff. The only time you need to change that is if you're trying to get 1,000 horsepower out of your truck and you're just pouring tons of fuel in there. Then you might want to modify some of that. This does not do this. This is a working class truck product. It's safe on your drivetrain. I've never had anybody and tens of thousands of customers come back and say you ripped up my drivetrain. You know, go to duramileage.com, add this to your cart. I'll get it shipped out to you. It's got a 30-day money-back guarantee on it that you'll see right there on the website. And thank you for watching this video. I hope that we are speaking soon. I hope that you become one of our customers of this. because I believe that this product can really help you get those fuel efficiency gains that you're looking for. All right, you have a good day.